here overlooking the, I believe, you know, that's, I'm at a loss of words. The first ever atomic bomb was dropped right over that dome. And because it was dropped right over that dome, the explosion went down. And therefore, that structure was able to stand because it pushed down. And then everything else around here got leveled. I think one interesting thing I'm noticing with this city is that there is a lot of newer buildings here. And that's because, I mean, the whole city was completely flattened. And so now they completely rebuild it from the ground. So it's interesting to see this coming from Kyoto. It's just peaceful. There's the whole park. I'm gonna just walk a little this way. Alright, so got the atomic dome here. As you can see, that tower over there is owned by the Mazda Corporation, and that's another side in, but I'm gonna get closer to it. It's beautiful with the cherry blossom blooming. Looks really pretty, but I mean, the history behind it is very heavy. So, yeah, there it is. So just to give you an example, this is how the building looked, and it's saying that it's beloved by the people here, and that's how it looks now. Everyone in it was killed instantly, and everyone, I mean, this whole city was flattened. The only few structures standing. Wow, I don't know if the camera's gonna catch it, but it looks so pretty here. It's right across from the dome, right over there. There's the park over there. Right over here, look how pretty that looks. It's a really cool spot. Okay, here's another angle. So this basically is like a T that sticks out, or I think this island is a T that basically, nah, I can't do English today, but yeah, this is the, what I meant to say is there's a triangle right here, and this is the tip of the triangle that's right across from the triangle, but I don't know if the camera's capturing it, but all the buildings are like newer around here. Makes sense. The whole city was flattened. Now I feel like I gotta go see Nagasaki as well. So here's the dome from closer up. It's kept in a state that it was exactly in after the blast. So they preserved it exactly in that state. Because, I mean, the building is from like 1905, so. Everything internally seems like it's supported. See the rubble? I'm not tall enough for that. You can see the rubble on the ground. I can imagine when this happened, all the rubble that was on the ground around here. I mean, this whole area and that roof. Yeah, see if I can get a better view of the rubble on the ground. I can kind of see better. Pieces of the building that that piece right there was near the top. I was looking at the videos. I believe that was one of the pillars. Holy cow, look at this. Just the Peace Memorial Park is just gorgeous right now. Alright, so update of the day. I was gonna head down to the Rabbit Island, but I found out that the Rabbit Island, you're not gonna... Here, I'm gonna just sit somewhere and talk, because I don't feel like walking and putting camera on people's faces. Yeah, so I was gonna go to the Rabbit Island today, but I believe that I looked at when I was supposed to get there. I'm getting there like 5:30, maybe 6, and there's no Shinkansen line from there. So by the time I arrive at and leave and get back at Osaka, I think the trains might close and I might get stuck out there. So just out of precaution, I'm just gonna go ahead and just not go there today and just start really early tomorrow morning. Today, I think it's likely the best option for me to just stay here in Hiroshima. Just try tomorrow, because yeah, I was looking at the trains and it said arrival Saturday, which is tomorrow. I was like, that's not good. So somewhere in there I could get stuck. So anywho, just being precautious, I'm just gonna head to the Peace Museum and try to just explore it. I mean, it's pretty heavy already out there, seeing everything. But I mean, I think I should, just need to prepare myself and go in there and see it for myself. Okay, so just got done at the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Museum. It's one thing I have to really say, that it was very heavy to watch, and there's not really much I have to add to it. You just have to come see it. Obviously, I didn't pull my phone out anywhere in there. There was no restrictions, but everything was very graphic and very heavy. Some of the things that really got to me was definitely, I think, a father's letter to his son, who he mailed out right before the bomb dropped. And it was just I guess the son was out traveling somewhere in the mountains, and the father was just saying like, hey, how are you enjoying the scenery? I bet you're seeing a lot of cool things you don't see in the city out there. Enjoy the breeze, enjoy the mountains. And he just, at the end, just said, I wish you a good health, and most importantly, hope you're having fun. That's the most important thing to me. Love, Dad. And that, at least there was an iteration of that I'm trying to remember off the memory, and that really resonated. Struck a chord, I think is the right term there, because my dad would send me something really sweet. I've been traveling for some time now, and he would say something like that to me, and that was someone's dad 7 years ago, and he said this. He was just wishing his son the best, and that was the last thing he sent. That was the last letter he got from his dad. So just an example, and there were many more others, but I don't really feel like talking about them because they get pretty rough, graphic, I guess. But yeah, that's Hiroshima. Definitely need to come back here again, but I mean, they did warn me before going in there, that it's gonna be a lot of heavy things, and I definitely heard people crying as passing through the memorial. Definitely a lot of thoughts, but that's all I have for now. And then now I'm heading back to Osaka.